Hello, friends. This is Randy Saleh, Assistant Professor of Business for the Connect campus. Welcome to the Summer 2 class of BUSI 1307 Personal Finance. I am excited to help lead you through this course, and I'm so glad that you took it. Friends, the majority of Americans are living in a personal financial nightmare and are constantly stressed out due to money problems. It's hard to believe that 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck and are just living in a sea of debt. Average college student is graduating with somewhere around $40,000 worth of student loans, almost 10 grand on a credit card. Is it surprising to know that a quarter, 25% of all bankruptcies are filed by those who are under 28 years old? Yikes, what a introduction to a class. Okay, that's the bad news, but here's the good news. If we can start directing our money to where it needs to go, then I think we can start experiencing a whole new world of financial peace. So with that introduction, I'm glad you took this course. I hope you're going to enjoy this course and take away some learning concepts, my friends, for the rest of your lives that's going to greatly benefit your relationship with money. So this is my welcome video. I'm going to help guide you through the class, quick navigation of our syllabus and our course organizer and how to get your textbook and things like that. So as we go down through here, some of the good news to talk about your textbook is that you have already purchased that. That was included for an extra price, of course, in your tuition. And so I'm going to show you how to access that. I also have your course syllabus, your course organizer here. These are documents that you're going to want to download and save. Printouts, never a bad idea, so you always have access to what's going on. It's a summer 2 course, and these are very fast. I like to think of a summer 2 course in the semesters of the college experience as the last shot out of a Roman candle. I mean, this is the last semester of the 22-23 year. We're going into the 23-24 year right in August. So we just need to get this done. It's going to be fast, but I think we're going to have some good times doing it. Again, these items right here you definitely need to download. And once you've downloaded that, read through them, you're going to take your orientation quiz. It just shows you how basically the class runs, that you've read some of the stuff in your syllabus and you're ready to go. And that's a quick points right in there. It's a little bit of fun, I think. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over the syllabus and the online course organizer, and I have them up here. I've already opened them up as tabs, and so you can download those, but this is what they look like if you just want to open them up through the course itself. And so here we are, summer 2023. There is my contact information. Learning objectives of the course, the textbook, which you already have. In fact, this textbook may have already gone to a 14th edition, but you always get the most latest textbook. And that's one nice thing about the TCC Plus system right in here. A little bit too fast there. Here we go. We'll just come right back to here. So these are our learning definition, our objectives. My friends, how to manage money, how some effective consumer purchases, trying to get out of debt, and of course looking at investment retirement strategies as well, and actually completing up your personal financial plan with some estate planning. Please read through this. I'm going to go through this just briefly, but this is a fast-paced course. For those of you who have taken summer classes before, we have literally less than 5 weeks to complete this. And we're doing what we would normally do in a 16-week course. So you do need to be prepared. Many times in a summer class, somebody says, well, I'm going on vacation for a couple of weeks, or I've got to get some other stuff done. Well, I appreciate that, but we just don't have time. There's really not a lot of time to make anything up in this class. So we just need to be prepared, ready to do it. We have about a week little over a week, to complete each of the modules that we have in this course. And so it's not that difficult, I don't think, because you're going to learn a lot of great things. If you'll spend 2-3 hours a day, now if you were coming up on campus, they were 2.5 hour courses. So if you'll just spend some of that time reading through the lessons, the textbook, answering the questions to these projects, you're going to do fine. You're going to do fine, I believe. Now, it's an online course. We do need very good computer and internet requirements. That's why I have that technology requirement page located on our homepage of this course. So please read through that. Friends, when we say that we don't have a computer to do things or internet access, those really are not viable reasons for not turning in an assignment, because since it's an online course, there is an assumption that every student is pretty decent with technology, has a good computing system. You do need a good desktop or laptop. Phones don't work well on an online class, and I know a lot of different students think they can do everything on their phone, and if you can, then great, but most of the time you can't, because there's a lot of uploading to go here, and there's also a lot of writing of projects. So make sure we have all of the great equipment that we need. A few of the expectations that we're looking at are going to go right through here and read this. We have written projects, discussion boards, quizzes, and reviewing. I have videos for you that I've done myself. So again, it's not just reading the textbook and trying to figure it all out. Read the textbook, watch the videos I have, and I'm going to show you how to access that. Here's how this course looks like grade-wise. So we have a total of 750 points in this course. The orientation quiz, once you finish that, I give you 25 points right off the bat. We do 3 more unit quizzes. We have 3 units, 25 points apiece. There's 75 points. We have 5 discussion board topics. We learn a lot from each other in our discussion boards. 10 points apiece, 50 points. And then project 1, 2, 3. These are the big hitters, so to speak, the big part of the course. They are 200 points apiece. And that right there gets us 750 total points for the course. So it's a point system. These are our grades. Friends, if you'll take the time and not try to wait to the last minute to do these assignments, I want to see you in the gold and silver range, and no less than a bronze medal right in here. I have to put this up here, but please, we don't want to go down to those levels. The only reason I've ever had students in these levels, it's not because of the complexity of the course. It's just that time management got away from a student, and that will really hurt any student no matter what course you take. Here's how the course is organized. We look at Unit 1, planning your financial future. All about trying to get the budget going, trying to get a little bit of a head start, getting our heels dug into the financial planning process. Unit 2, the culture of debt and a little bit of purchasing. How can we stop the debt problem in the United States? Debt is overwhelming so many families right now. So how can we get out of that? And then we wrap it up with investments and completing your financial plan. So we're taking you all the way through retirement and estate planning. And again, you may say, hey, I'm just at the forefront of this. And why am I learning estate planning? Well, because life goes fast. And I bet you have some parents, or you have some older brothers and sisters or friends who might need this information too. And that's what this is all about. You can share this with your family and friends. Each lesson unit has some lessons in their notes, PowerPoints, links. I always give you some really good resources to research. And then, of course, we basically have a discussion board topic, a written project, and a unit quiz. That's all we have per unit. So, attendance. Do we have attendance in an online class? Well, yes, we do. And many of you have probably taken an online class before. But the way we do attendance is going to be through the assignments. So discussion boards in attendance. The orientation quiz is in attendance. The written assignments and the quizzes, those are going to be the criteria. And again, if I missed one, then I get a unexcused absence. There are no excused absences basically in the college level, unless the college just lost. I don't know what it would happen, but we're not to worry about that. I do not drop students. I want to let that be known. If you want to, your choice and your decision not to do an assignment. The grade is a 0, and it's hard to overcome that. But I believe that dropping a course is your responsibility, and because there's so many different implications of financing, et cetera, financial aid. So I will not drop your course, but once an unexcused absence is recorded, you do get these emails from the college that says you're not attending class. You better do so. That's not from me. Those are automated responses. Again, I don't want any of this to happen to us. I want us all to do well. You have enough time to complete our assignments, spend a few hours a day. We're going to do well. Communication, please. Anytime you need to email me, if something in the course doesn't look right, if the book's not coming up correctly, or a module or something's not right, please email me. Our system does multiple updates. Our IT system does multiple updates all the time, and many times a course can get a little blip in it, and you can't find your assignment. So never hesitate to email me if you have a question on something. I will do my best to get back with you in 48 hours or less. If you email on the weekend, it's usually the Monday that I will get back to you, but I will always do my best to get back with you on that. I will try to get all of your grading and feedback within 4 days after the due date. I want you, if something's going wrong, I want to get you that information so you can, increase your performance on the next project. And of course, we provide you with announcements. That will be another way of communication, and any group emails that we might need through there. All right, let's breathe. Yeah, if you've gone back and you actually read through all of the things on a first day of class, which is my assumption that you will, it can get a little overwhelming. So we just need to take some deep breathing right now. This class does not have to be completed in one day. The best way to succeed in an online course, and I think in life, is just to focus on what is directly in front of you. And for that, you may have a discussion board during the week. The quizzes, I give you 3 attempts, and I take the highest grade. And they're usually open immediately when the unit's open, so you have plenty of opportunities to take that quiz. On the written projects, I have a video. I love making videos. I made it a few years ago, but it's good for all of my projects. It will walk you exactly how to write and do this project. Okay, so those are must watches right there, so you can optimize your grade. If you answer 2 questions a day, you're going to be fine. Just spend 2 questions per day during this semester for each unit, answering those in the written project. I think you're going to be really good. I think this is the most important class you're ever going to take. I mean, come on. This is not a history class. It's not a government class of information that you're going to forget. This information is all about you. This is a personal class. It's personal finance and your finances. I don't think you will ever take another course like this. If you do, I'm happy. You can take some other courses as well. But this is about you building a positive relationship with your money and becoming proactive, building emergency funds, getting a healthy credit score, eliminating debt, investing for your future. If we can get that going, no matter what age we are, but the sooner the better, I think we'll have a feeling of contentment with our finances. And 70% of Americans simply do not have that. So let's make it a great semester. Again, read through the rest of the syllabi. If I go to this link, I'm on my course organizer. Yeah. So here we are. I have the weeks. This is a great thing to print and put in your workspace. Again, there's different ways to find this information, but everything is right here. It's quick. July 5th, introduction. Friday, July 7th, orientation quiz. Now, that's going to take you all of 5 minutes. I mean, if you've read through this, it's pretty simple. But that's just a quick way of knowing that we know how to run through this class. Here's our first lesson component again, planning personal finances. So you read through chapters 1 through 5. And again, you do a quick read through on this. I'll show you the book. You're planning your personal finances. Here's your first discussion board. Friends, again, just don't have time to turn in late work. A lot of stuff is moving. These parts are moving very fast. So let's be proactive on all of that. July 10th is basically going to be our unit quiz 1. You have 3 times to take it, and I will record the highest attempt. Tuesday, again, this is our project 1, so it is going fast. And then we have unit lesson 2. These are the chapters, so I have everything written down when it's due for you, what you should be working on. And this class, as soon as it starts, it just seems that it ends. And the last project is due August 1st. That is project 3, completing your financial plan, and your submission is at 11 p.m. because this class ends, I believe, on Wednesday, August 2nd. So that gives me a little bit of time to grade it and get the grades in. So print that out. That is your online course organizer. If I come back to here, you can also check this. Now, the view that you're looking at is my view, the instructor view. You have a student view that's a little bit cleaner, and so you won't see all of this on your left-hand side. But you will have the syllabus, and the syllabus, which I like very much, comes right to here. It gives you every due date, so always check your course syllabus. Again, many times things will pop up over here, but this is going to be it, and it will take you to it. Now, I cannot open every assignment up at once. That is a TCC Connect Campus ruling. It's also done by the Department of Higher Education, because too many online courses were looked at as just a correspondence course where a student could work on their own, which I want you to get as much done as possible. But these units open sequentially, so the first unit is already open. You're reading this on day 1, and then very quickly, few days later, the second unit opens, or the modules, and then the third module's open. But many students say, hey, can I take a test early? I'm just going to say right now, it will be open for you. Well, their quizzes, yes, you can take the quiz early, but can I get to a module? It's closed right now. The answer would be no, because I'm not allowed to do that. But they're going to come open quick. They will be open quick. You just can't access everything the first day. All right. Let's come back here to my book. So get your book right in here, McGraw-Hill Connect. All right. I have it open. It's going to be go to my Connect section, and then I've already popped that open over here. It'll look like this as you would see that, and let me check out a student view if it's going to pop open real quick. Well, it's going to look like this. Now, I don't have assignments in here. I have them all in the Canvas page. But here's your book. So here's what you would do. When you open it up, now you sign in for the first time. Friends, for any reason, if it says this book is not associated, you're going to have to pay for this book, and you know you already paid for it through your TCC Connect, then you will open up a 2-week free trial. Let me know if something happened wrong that you could not get in because it's asking you to pay for the book, and I will contact the McGraw-Hill Connect people, which I've already done, just to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly, but problems happen. You have a 2-week free trial, and we'll get that problem solved. So once you log in for the first time with your email, you should automatically come to this. You simply click right over here, and there it is. There's your book, and this is all of the items right in here that you would need. Your table of contents. It takes you through your chapters. It is a really good system. I like it a lot, and I think there's some mobile apps right in here. It's one of the best books out there. If you want to purchase a loose leaf option because you like the book so much, you can just click right in here, and it's basically you'll put it into a binder if you want. Again, this is for you. It's $44. I do not make a commission off this. I have no stock in McGraw-Hill. Just want to let you know that as a disclosure. But this book is about $250 brand new. They would send you for 44 bucks. They would send you one, and you just put it into a binder. This is something that I just think you're going to want, or you can go on eBay, find an older edition, because it's got so much great information that you're going to use the rest of your life. That's how excited I am about what we've got here. So it's right there, and then you'll always go right in and sink into it. Okay, great. Here's the modules. Here's how the course looks. There's your orientation quiz. Planning personal finances. You go through this. Notes, video lectures. If I could check that for you real quick. I have basically created, if you were in my lecture class, these are screen recordings, and most students, every student who's taking this online like you're taking, has really enjoyed these. It's really helped cement in the value of the course. So those are for you to watch. There we go. Here is if you would like to follow along in a PowerPoint, that's the PowerPoint you can download of Planning Personal Finances, and it basically, all these videos go right through it. So that's something for you. It's just an extra resource, and I hope you would like that. Other modules right in here as we go through. Those are some great websites, some more notes for you. Here is the first, and so we're looking at this. Discussion boards, quizzes, and then the big project. And you're going to see that very close to all of your classes right in here. I'm sorry, all of your other modules. So 1, 2, 3 modules. Again, module 1 will be open on the first day. There is your introduction to networking. We're just going to introduce each other. Again, give us a college degree you want, your name, what are you working on, if you have, what do you hope to achieve. Again, years ago, Marvel was just was all the rage. But if you have a superhero movie that you like best, mine are Deadpool 1 and 2. And if you don't like any of the superhero movies, then what's just your favorite movie? Okay, just fun things like that. You've been given some money right in here. What type of camera, laptop would you buy? There you go. Just read through that. This is the fun one, and then each discussion board is going to be worth those 10 points, and even though it says 20 right there, that's a little bit mistaken right there. I will redo that, and it's a great way to introduce yourself, and I find that in the discussion boards, I learn a lot from you, and we learn a lot from each other, because that's networking. But then we're going to get into actually how can you save an extra $100 a month? What about student loan debt? What type of investing would you like? Learn a lot from each other. This, coming back to module 1, my friends, this is the big one right in here. So these are going to be 200 points apiece. There's your video. Please watch this. I can tell if you don't watch it. And here's how I tell. I can see it through the writing. It's pretty bad. Okay, I tell you exactly how it needs to be formatted. We are writing for business. Okay, this is exactly how you would write a business project if you were turning in to a vice president of marketing, finance, etc. So please watch this through. There is the actual project itself. When you are ready, you will submit. Again, on the student view, you would it'll go through right there how to submit your project as well. I have everything there for you. All right. So as we come to the end of our welcome video, all right, just want to get you quickly out of the gates doing well. You will see that through all of the 3 projects right in here. And then we have a couple extra discussion boards down there on units 2 and 3. So that gives us 5 total, 3 projects, 3 quizzes, and that's it, my friends, in videos. Again, I'm glad you took this course. It is my hope that yourself in 20 or 30 years will also thank you for taking this class. So if I'm 20, it's like my 50-year-old self, and I'm very close to 20. If I was 20, my 50-year-old self would say, wow, Randy, thank you for taking this class, because it's really helped out so much. I want us all to succeed very well in the world of personal finance. So, my friends, I'm glad you're here, and let's make it a great semester.